What's up, everybody? Latte here from the Paisley Pony Art Studio and newly formed online storefront. I specialize in doing horse related art and decor type items. I love working with materials like wood and metal, and I love painting things. If you want to know more about me, you can check out my website at paisleyponyart.com and check out the About Me section. So one of the reasons that I wanted to do video to show you my pieces is that it's hard to see it in a picture. There's lots, I like to work with a lot of texture, like I said, a lot of different materials. It's very difficult to see just in a flat 2D picture. So let's get started. So my first piece is Butternut. This is an 8x8 painted with a rust effect that I do, and a reclaimed wood piece, wood slab I guess you would call it. And then I've got the textured rich brown horse that you can see there, and he's standing he or she is standing atop some matching stones. It can either sit on a shelf or it can hang on your wall. I really loved doing this little piece. This one is called The City Girl's Dreams. It reminded me as I was creating it of living in the city and wishing and wanting for a horse so bad. It just is what I felt when I was putting it together. So this is just a small one. This can also sit on a shelf or it can hang. It is wired to hang, and it is a 4x6 on a panel. It's a canvas panel that is attached to a cradle board that's painted black on the edges, and it's got this kind of ochre orange horse, and he or she is standing atop some stones there too. I was working on a series called the Blessed series. So these are shelf sitters, painted wood that's then distressed, and then the horse, this particular one doesn't have any texture. He's just painted white and excuse me, standing atop some stones. Piece number 2 in the Blessed series would be great for an English rider. It doesn't necessarily have to be an English rider, but to me that's what the horse shape says. It could be for anybody just wearing a helmet, and it is a light kind of slate blue color, and it's distressed with black painting. Number 3 in the Blessed series, white with a gray black horse. Number 4 in the Blessed series, it is a white painted wood with a gray distressing. Let me get that up closer so you can see that. And the horse is saddled up in a western saddle. He's painted solid black with no texture. It's a shelf sitter. Number 5 in the Blessed series is this adorable little shelf sitter block. It has a gray, white, like kind of like maybe a flea bitten horse on it. All right, moving on from the Blessed series to the Tea Light series. There's a battery operated candle in each of these, and it sits on your shelf, table, whatever, wherever you want it to sit. So it is, this particular piece is weathered wood, and it's wrapped with twine, and it has a palomino colored horse and this adorable little bale of hay. I just think this is the cutest thing. Yeah, it's super cute for a gift for you or for somebody else. Tea Light number 2. This is super cute. It's like kind of a mintish green with a distressed brown wax distressing. It's wrapped in twine. It's got a black horse. This horse is a textured sculpted horse. He's black. She is black. And then it has the battery operated tea light, which is so hard to see. That is also wrapped in twine and matches that. And another tea light. This one is super cute, neutral for any decor. It has a sculpted palomino horse attached to it. It's got lots of fun texture and weathering and distressing on the wood. It's a little bit hard to see with the light, but you get an idea. And then it's wrapped in some burlap type ribbon and has the sentiment dream on it, and it has this fun leather studded ribbon, I guess, and then the candle is also wrapped in that, so it matches. I love this little guy. He is super cute. Tea light with no base on this one. It is just a shelf sitter on a little 4x4 piece of wood, weathered wood, and the horse is red with some rust and patina, and then it's complemented with these copper nail heads and wrapped with some twine. And the battery operated tea light candle that comes with it is also wrapped in twine. This is the last in the Blessed series. I almost forgot about this one. This is a white painted piece of wood with gray wax distressing and the horse abstract-ish white and black paint. This is a 4x4 shelf sitter. Another shelf sitter. This one does not say anything. It just has the abstract-ish horse on it. It's kind of a buttermilk colored horse on a kind of a brick red with a little bit more of a rust color piece of wood, and then distressed distressed and wrapped in twine. I just love these little shelf sitters so much. They're just such a cute little accent to any shelf or table if you don't have a lot of space for something but you'd like a little bit of color pop. Super cute, makes a nice gift for someone who loves horses. So this horse is a buttermilk colored painted horse, and then he has the rust effect paint done to him too, and this is on a brick red painted piece of distressed wood, and it is wrapped in twine. I love this one. This is using my scraping technique painting with layers and layers of different colors, and I just love how these colors sit on top of each other. There's no texture per se sculpting wise with this one, but if you look at it close you can see it has just the texture of the paint. It is on kind of a barn red colored painted 4x4 chunk of wood and then wrapped in twine. This would be great for someone who not only loves horses but loves artistic and funky eclectic things too. This adorable little piece is just a 4x6 cradle board, and it has a textured painted cutout of a horse. I'm going to try to get close enough so that you can see the texture and the color. It's like an ivory and white, and it's textured, and then it's attached to the wood. This one is painted, a horse painted on canvas paper and cut out and then attached to this wood cradle board that has been painted kind of a distressed barn wood, reclaimed wood look. This is a 5x7. This would be a nice little gift for someone again who has rustic decor or farmhouse decor but just likes a little pop of color. This is one of my favorites. This one is called Southwest Sunset, and as you can see with the video, it's dimensional, which would be difficult. It's a little more difficult to see in the picture, but it is an 8x10 abstract painted in Southwest colors wood cradle board, and then a piece of rough cedar atop that is stained with a turquoise and kind of finished with a gray distress. And then you've got the sunset and the horse, which are also in the Southwest colors. And then atop here it's got some decorative nail heads and feathers and beads, little accent piece. So super cute, 8x10, nice little piece, but yet packs a powerful punch. This was a really fun one for me to do. I call this one Raw Beauty, and the reason that I called it that was this wood horse here. I just whitewashed it. It's got a white color to it, but a transparent. You can see the veining of the wood, and it's just something so beautiful about that wood, and then still having the white against the black. And it is black with charcoal paint scrape. That's a technique that I use in a lot of my things. This is an 8x10. Oh, I love this one. So to make sure I get this in the right light for you. So this is a 5" by 5" cradle board that you can either set on a surface or it is wired to hang. And it is sculpted. It's my signature sculpting, which I love doing. Look at that texture. Oh my God, I just love that texture so much. And then the horse is also sculpted, and then he or she is standing atop some black stone. It could be a white horse, it could be a gray horse, it could be a flea-bitten It's kind of versatile in that regard, but it's the sculpted effect that I use on many of my pieces. It would be a great addition to almost any decor, and it would also be a great gift. This I call Splendor. This is a reclaimed cabinet door. There is a sculpted horse, and he is also painted, he or she is also painted in white. And this one reminds me so much of my horse Paisley, because when I have her lunging and free lunging in the round pen, she gets that exact pose when she's going, and she makes this hilarious little squeal noise that, I don't know, it doesn't even sound like a horse. It's funny, so it reminds me of her. But I want to get up close and show you the texture on that horse. So this is a solid white piece, and it is painted in white gloss. I originally did the underpainting in like a teal kind of teal blue green color. For all intents and purposes it's white, but if you look at it in the right light or the right way, you will see that tiny little bit of teal, and it's super cool. This is a 12 by 12 kind of crate reclaimed wood backdrop, and it is stained in a kind of a teal and then whitewashed, and then the horse is sculpted. It's a rich brown, which why his name is Brownie, and the tail kind of trails off the edge of it, which gives it some extra interest. But if you can, I'm trying to bring it up close so that you can see that sculpting and paint. This would look great hanging anywhere, I think. I think I was meant to be born in the Southwest, but somehow I was born in Wisconsin. Been in New Mexico, and I love it. I love Texas. It's painted on a wood cradle board, and it's using canyon-esque colors. The horse is sculpted, and it is brown with some kind of ochre highlights. It's very hard to get that in the camera. Maybe get up closer there. You can just see he's got kind of some yellow ochreish highlights there, and then standing atop some canyon colored rock. I call this one Never Look Back. This is a teal colored painted wood plaque, distressed. It has a sculpted gray white flea bitten horse on it, but it's set up like a 3D, so it's not right against the plaque, but it's set atop, so there's some space in here, which gives it some extra dimension. Head on over to my Facebook shop, check them out. If you have any questions, just give me a shout. See you later.